independent ladies, get no sophisticated babies. Your body from your man, you know you can't perform. You always working hard, trying to find some ganja. Yeah.
I mean, so much we have to talk about feeding the streets. But I really want to get into, you know, the genesis of your career, how you started out in music and stuff like that. Performances and feeding the street in the past years. Let's get into it, right? So Zoelah, that's your name. So just give me a little background on how you come about that name, because I know you're an artist and you're a calypso. So Soca. So we have Soca, we have calypso. It's more like reggae and dancehall, right?
Yes.
So as the roots reggae deal with social commentary and you know, upliftment, things like that, then you have the dancehall, the unrulies.
Yeah.
So we call them the unrulies who come in now and just, you know, they say whatever. And, you know, that's basically, so it's basically Trinidad, it's, you know, so we know where it come from, right? Black people in a whole in the diaspora, and that's what it is. So your name's Zoelah. It sounds like it's an African name.
Yes, my name is African. So I got my name. I was actually born in the island of Trinidad and Tobago, but I was raised in St. Vincent. And my godmother gave me that name. And it was from an African runner back then. Yeah. She was the fastest runner in Africa. Her name was Zoelah Bud. So when I was born, I was pretty strong. I was trying to climb as though I was running. So my godmother, you know, suggested that they call me Zoelah. So that's how I came up with my name. Okay, so you back then you probably imagined that you would be a track star and running too. Yes, yes.
With all that's abandoned, we're dealing with music. Yeah, we did abandon
that. You know, my brain.
It's all about
fried.
music. Yeah. So it's about music now, right? For you, you have music out there. You're recording music.
Yes, I'm somewhat well-known soca artist in the industry over the years.
So you are a well-known soca artist. Yes. It's you know, the territory of soca and calypso music is unfamiliar to a lot of people, especially some Caribbeans, especially in America too as well. You know, it's kind of underground. I don't know why. If it's not enough marketing or, you know, those things, we kind of bring it to the forefront. But there are some good music there. Unfortunately, we're not hearing them.
As far as soca music?
Soca music.
There's a lot of good soca music out there. I mean, it's been getting the promotion. Yeah. It's been changed over the years. We are getting recognized. We are being played in movies. And
that's what I want to see.
Our genre is being heard on an international level. There are different races that's enjoying soca, you know, and know of soca now. So I think from a Denton perspective, maybe you know, if you research a little bit more, you'll see for yourself.
It's coming. Yeah. It's coming. No, what I'm saying, you know, because
what I'm trying to say, soca don't reach already.
Yeah, it's always there in the present, because from the Caribbean we know it, but you know, we want to see it in the mainstream way. I know, but being an artist, you go to different corners of the earth where you see things differently from like a common person.
Yes.
Who don't really get the opportunity to go see and hear and see the, you know, how effective the music is in certain areas. So I know from your perspective, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
You know, but me I look for see it from BT, I want to see different places. I just want to see one. Want to see the music you know, behind the other music them up there, because it has the same potential.
Artists that did get nominated for the Grammys, like Bunji Garlin. So soca artists.
Yeah, I know about Bunji Garlin.
You know.
Yeah.
So we have to give credit. You know, still it's a general thing.
It's there.
It did it.
We want it bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, we want the Caribbean music bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You know, I support that.
Definitely, we want it to be bigger, because here's some music, you know, man, some good music, and me I wonder, how many hear them thing, why they not playing it like, you know, in the mainstream where it's supposed to play. You know what I mean? I know people in the diaspora, we used to it because we hear it, but we don't want it just in just the Caribbean communities. We want to hear it transcend over, and other people, it become a listening thing for other people out there.
Right.
You know. Yeah, so that's the most important thing. So you're well known in the music business as a soca artist. So tell me, give me a little idea, like a backstory upon your first single that you did when you started out in music, and who was your inspiration after you decide you're not doing track anymore.
Well, I still do music, you know, at the moment. I established myself in 2007.
Okay.
First hit single Go Down Low, then More Water, and then Wine Upon Me. And so people are familiar with these songs somewhat,
Okay.
you know, been about 10, 11 years now.
Okay.
And then I started in St. Vincent from there, and then went to Trinidad performing the Soca Monarch, the International Soca Monarch, which is a really big deal back there. Yeah. And, you know, from there, traveled a lot, did a lot of tours, Canada, London, here in New York, you know, Bermuda, Atlanta, there's a lot of places. It was a good run for me years ago, and my music is still very much, you know, people still, I've been thinking about you, baby. You really drive me crazy, baby. You really put it on me, freaking like you fire on me. Me like you when you're winging in a circle and jamming on me, baby. You push it little further and wind up on it. Keep working it, keep working it, keep working it, wind up on me.
All right, see there, you know? Live in living colors, right? Yeah. So it's no joke. She's, trust me, she's very reputable in the business. You understand me? And you have albums, singles out there.
I have a good amount of singles out there.
Oh, you have a good amount, but
I have SoundCloud. My music is on YouTube. You know, I have a fan base on Facebook, a Facebook fan page and everything. So
so tell me, who was your inspiration? You know, going into music.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, different.
The Janet Jackson. Whitney Houston, Alison Hines, Mash Montana, Lord Kitchener, Sparrow. Let me see, UB40.
Okay, you just listen music. He's a music lover.
I just love music.
Yeah, so all of that incorporate.
I love rock and roll. It's actually one of my favorite genres. I feel music have a lot of power. It's about the energy.
Definitely.
In it, you know. So
I hear your voice could go both ways, R&B and soca. Have you done any recording or R&B songs in the
I have R&B songs that I've been working on, like already have in the work.
Oh, so it's
already done, but it's never really been released because I am a soca artist. Most people consider me a soca artist, right? And so at certain seasons, it's just like I have to put out the soca, but I've been kind of, I would say, waiting for the right opportunity to release the other side of me, which is that more R&B flavor. I just don't want to throw it out there and it goes to waste. So
I think it's have the audience.
Yeah, the audience and probably the support and have the right people to help me push these tunes forward, you know?
Definitely.
Because music is not nothing for waste, eh?
No. It's important in your creative art where you're putting out. You want people to recognize that.
I'm an artist at the end of the day, you know. I don't want to box myself in as one group. That's not the gift. God gave me a bigger gift than just to be in a box, you know. So I want to be who I'm supposed to be.
Exactly.
And I could be anything I want to be. And I'm just Zoelah, the artist.
That's what I was going to say, that, I don't like when people say they are reggae artists or soca artists or R&B artists. We are musicians, and our weapon is the pen, and, we use that to create. We create different things, and it has to do with different, facets of life. We don't need to, kind of put yourself in this box. So when you tell yourself, I'm just a soca artist, you're just catering, for that group. But you have talent that can expand and bring you to, other places.
Sure.
And I think you should do that as a musician. So, music is the spice of life. It's not just one thing as we look at it, as we always do, and try to put ourselves in a small circle, so you're an artist, an international artist.
Artist.
I have no label. Just call you artist because, you're using your creative ability to express yourself in whatever way, whether R&B, jazz, whatever. You're ready to do that.
I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, so we're looking forward for the R&B song because I hear it in your voice. So why not spice up the thing,
Yeah.
Make we hear the other side that exists.
I'll be sure to sing one of my crossover R&B flavors
later on. All right.
At the
thing. Okay.
Yes.
Definitely.
At the Feed in the Streets event.
Yeah. So you're one of the artists that's gonna be there. Feed in the Streets. But before we even get into that, tell me about like your first song that you recorded, right? Where were you? Was in St. Vincent?
Yes, because I'm from St. Vincent. Yeah.
And the first time you hear that song on the radio, and what was the reception like, and how that makes you feel like you want to continue doing music and creating music. So give me a little, it's a little story on that.
So Go Down Low, yeah. Go Down Low was actually my very first song. I would say that was my first song that I established me, but my very first song was a song called Zoom In.
Zoom In.
Yeah, it was called Zoom In. That's what I was just trying out, and it was like I was just at that place in my life. I was like, it was like a no or never, I had kind of got kicked out, and I figured, you know what? Now that I'm free and ain't nobody to beat me all the time, why not just do what I want to do now? Right? And I went straight to music. I went straight to do the thing I wanted to do, but was restricted to do. So, I did Zoom In, and I remember taking, back then having like a CD, and I get it on the CD and I sharing it out in my village. And, I went up to the radio station, kind of had some little friend they up in the radio station, they too, forget me like a music spin or whatnot. And then when I hear this song finally bust on the radio, I must feel so good. I go by a shop and start drinking a set of rum. I'm so happy.
Yeah. You was famous then, right?
Nah, I wasn't even famous then, but I was coming up, but I felt like I was, on my way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, I was like, okay, didn't work out all that good. But okay, I'm going to try again next year. I'm going to come with another one. I come with the next one, and it didn't really do nothing much, but people start
take on to you.
And then I say, okay, I'll come with another one. And I go in a competition and I didn't win. Hurt me. And I go a 4th time and I play second now.
Yeah,
this
so you're climbing the ladder.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I ain't going to keep doing this, but I know I'm really good at this because I was born with my talent. Never had no voice training, nothing.
Definitely.
I just born with my talent,
Exactly.
And then the first time when I went into a studio, I realized, wow, I understand the music. I could hear the tones. I understand what they are. Never been in no music training school, but I just know what it is. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, this is my destiny. I just had this burning fire and this desire for music. It did a lot for me. It saved me a lot of times,
And that's good. Now we're sharing your music with you here, and the fans out there sharing your music. Get to explore your talent. So your style of music, I said, is soca, it's ram jam, and a lot of things.
Yes.
Right? And what do you want people to take away from your music? I know you say soca is more of that kind of
in a general way. It is about jam on the road and whining, and it talks about our cultural behavior as West Indians and Black people from the Caribbean and what our culture was way back in the hundreds of years ago. That's what our ancestors used to do, basically, get out on the road and jam on somebody and whatnot. Yeah. But for my music, I sing a lot about, sexy music and, try to incorporate love a lot of times.
Okay.
I want people to take away from my music who I am, because when I started music, I wanted people to know who I was.
Okay.
And I don't mind expressing myself and my feelings. I think music is something that could change people's lives. It could touch people in a lot of ways. Yeah. And I have personally done that because a lot of fans have been touched by my music and by the words that I said.
Okay.
But also, I think music is such a huge playground to be so creative. Because I've managed to be able to sing certain songs, certain topics, and still turn it into 2 different meanings.
Okay.
And you understand what I'm saying? And it's really fun. And to see the reaction of people, it's just really me being creative and doing what I love to do.
Okay. So is it more for you entertainment than kind of, I don't want to say political, change, but you say Calypso is there for that.
Yeah.
So your
it is
music
more entertainment.
For you.
I don't believe in that. I mean, I stay in my own lane, the lane that I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm young, I'm sprung, what I'm saying? I don't want to be singing about the politics.
Okay.
I don't want to be singing about all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I want to be singing about the sexy stuff. You know, because I'm still kind of a youngin', you know, I know what we want. I know what people want. I know what they like, and that's what I want to give to them. I want, when you having a bad day and you listen to some Zoelah, you could feel good, you know, whether that be feeling sexy, a little too hot, freaky, positive, feeling like you're the queen today, whatever it is. That's what I want my music to do.
So that's basically entertainment for you, and keep it that way.
Yes.
No social commentary. Did you thought about that? Have you thought about doing that in your music in the future coming? Because I know music is a big influence that can shape and change a lot of things.
Yeah,
So I mean, have you ever thought about that, like in the future? It's just jump up and whine and connect.
I wouldn't say jump up. I mean, I don't really do the power soca. I'm the queen of groovy soca.
Oh, kind of groovy, so, you know, close and intimate.
Song? Like, I want you chicken, boy, I like the way you move. Yes, I love the way you groove with your sexy vibe. You put me in the mood. But if you want to love me, baby, you will have to go down low. I want you to go, and it's smooth. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So basically.
So I'm the queen of groove, so I'm not on a jump up thing. You know, I have too much meat. You know, I shake up.
It's
all
not
the
your
meat.
taste, I know. It's not your cup of tea right now.
No, sir.
All right, so what's on the table for you now? Like, what song you have on the table now? Like, you're working on some new projects.
Yes, I have.
So what's the new single that you have? You have any single out now? Like new singles where, you know, people can go out right now on iTunes and, you know.
Yeah, well, my newest single, I have a few. I have Zest. I have Beach Share Rhythm from, I think, a few months ago. But Zest and Strip It Gal is the latest one for 2023. Okay. So I Know Strip It Gal is written by a fellow artist from St. Vincent. His name is Problem Child.
Okay.
And he's been writing for a lot of these soca artists in the game right now, and so we decided to work on these projects together, and Strip It Gal happened to be one of them. So this is the most recent release. Okay. You know.
So do you have videos or just the
no video yet?
No videos yet.
Song, but I have videos for like a few other songs.
Okay. So your name on YouTube, Instagram is
YouTube,
Zoelah.
Instagram. So my Instagram is at Zoelah Music. That's ZOELAH Music. Okay. And SoundCloud, if you want to listen to all my songs, it's on soundcloud.com/Zoelah Music. That's ZOELAH Music. Okay. And Facebook fan page at Zoelah Music. That's Facebook at Zoelah Music, ZOELAH Music.
All right. So definitely you guys go check out the music there. Anything on iTunes.
And same thing with YouTube.
Streaming.
Yes, well, so the Strip It Gal could be found on iTunes and
on iTunes. So how could they get some of your you haven't none of those on iTunes, your past recordings?
Yes, I have.
They are on iTunes, right, and Spotify, so they could go out and go check that out too. So Zoelah boy, that's a full name.
Yeah.
So they could just type that in on iTunes, and all the music is there. So Stupid Girl or Stupid Gal.
Yeah.
Can you say it that way? Stupid girl. Stupid girl. Stupid girl. Let me get that. Right. That's the new one of the newest project you're working with. I mean, how has it been going? Since when it released? This year released?
Yes, literally a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago. Okay. Yeah. So how it's been tracking so far?
I mean, it's been doing pretty good.
Okay.
A lot of people really like the song, and I'm glad that it's released a little bit early because, you know, Trinidad Carnival is coming up, and then Vincy Mass is coming up, so it's gonna work its way up into the next few months.
Definitely.
You know, so being here to even talk about the song is an opportunity. I'm very glad. I ain't a stupid gal. I ain't a stupid gal, you know. I ain't a stupid gal. I ain't a stupid gal at all. Move it a stupid talk. Boy, don't get me mad, you know. I ain't a stupid gal. I ain't a stupid gal, you know. If you're whining on a gal, hey, I go whine on a man. You have a gal in the car. Well, I have a man in my van. Oh, yeah? Boys lime? All right. Girls night out. Hey, it's jam for jam.
Okay. All right. So that's the new single,
yes.
and it's doing very well. You're getting ear played. Any performance coming up? I know you're gonna be on
I'm gonna
Feed
be
in the Streets.
Definitely,
that's one.
Very happy to be a part of the Feed in the Streets because it's always good to anything that has to do with giving back to people,
definitely
showing love.
Definitely. Any other performance after Feed in the Streets?
Not for right now.
Not for right now.
Not for right now.
All right.
Putting down the bricks, building the bricks down, for go back out there by next year, go back to St. Vincent. It's been a while since I've been home to St. Vincent, so but I'm prepping to like restart from there because it's been a few years, a good amount of years I've been out here. And kind of haven't really been in the mix up, and then the pandemic happened, and you know what I mean.
So you have to get back in the groove.
Yes, I have to get back in the groove. Plus, out here you gotta always be working for that bag. Like, you just can't just like, you know what I mean? Like, and your girl don't want to go out there and sell no grass or no, so I have to go out and make an honest living. You know what I'm saying?
You have to get into it, man.
Like your
gotta
girl
get
is no
into
quote.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I gotta go out there and make real money. You feel me?
True. Yeah, so the song is doing well, just tracking very well. It's on iTunes, Spotify. You guys can go out and check it out. Download it. I know no stupid girl. I'm saying the right. I'm not trying to get the accent so I can make
stupid girl. No stupid
right?
girl.
So you guys can go check that out and loads of other music out there on iTunes, Spotify, and her SoundCloud. She tell you already. She have a fan page on Facebook. SoundCloud, a lot of music is on SoundCloud where they could go and listen. So you guys can go check that out. You can go on iTunes, download the music, just 99 cents. Support the artist, so the artist can bring you more and more content, right? Because them are create music for you guys out there and trying to entertain you. So support it. Don't download the music for free with the free app, right? Just $1.99 and help out the artists. And do that and go subscribe to our social media, become a fan, right? Become a member of our fan page. You have a fan page on Facebook. You guys can check that out too. So, Zoelah, any album for the future, or you're just gonna do some singles?
Album for the future, the album.
So you're gonna work on an album for the thing.
Yes.
But let me ask you this: who would you want to work with out there, like upcoming artists and artists that's in the game? Would you like to do a collaboration with?
Like my own soca people, them, some of my own soca people like.
So on to Rihanna.
That wouldn't be a bad thing. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it literally last week.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, because I have a particular song, and I was like, it'd be good to get, some big names to really help me touch these songs. Which one of them would fit it? Either Cardi B, is it?
Yeah.
Rihanna, probably Nicki Minaj. I'd probably stick with Nicki and Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
On that particular track, I think they would fit it for the message,
Definitely.
But at the same token, you never know what can happen. So yeah.
True. So you're open to work.
Yeah, I do think anybody. Big. I do think really big.
Okay.
I am very open to trying. As long as I'm alive.
Exactly. So it no matter getting the energy, the music out there. It doesn't matter hip hop.
Yeah, even
reggae, anybody you'd collab just to get the energy out there.
Gonna play shy, bounce the rhythm, hatty for life, bounce the rhythm, nobody gonna take your jive, bounce the rhythm, ooh, got me not gonna tell no lie. All my independent ladies, get all sophisticated babies, you're bound from your band, you can't perform, you always working hard, trying to find some ganja, yeah. I'm a fool girl, 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 yeah. So when me come up on the spot, me I go put it on a lock. I'm dangerous. Me got it lyrically, I'm riding all over this track. I'm dangerous, yeah.
All right, see there live. She gonna be at Feeding the Streets. Do remember, you guys come out on the 19th of this month. She'll be performing there live on a barrage of other artists. So do remember to come out and support that, right? So you're open to do anything, basically. So we're looking for some tours in the future.
Yes.
Especially after this single, the stupid girl thing, and Bill yourself, stupid girl. For the stupid girl thing, right? And kind of get back into the game. So you're gonna go back to St. Vincent, seasoning back with the energy.
Yes.
And then hopefully from there you're on the road, get some shows and start doing.
Hopefully by the grace of the universe, it don't matter where I go.
Definitely.
With this talent.
See,
once I open my mouth and I have strength and I open this mouth,
yeah,
they go hear me. Trust
me. So
you're
not gonna turn a Christian later on.
Never. Okay. Never.
Because everybody had turned Christian. No,
sir, I'm not served nothing.
Ladies had turned Christian. Lisa one. Everybody said they change. Was it Kanye was Christian too? Everybody changed.
One thing me like to do at the answer. If me sit down and watch everything in the world too much, me get stressed. So me just have to learn to mind my own business.
Mind your business. Stay in your own lane.
You see a business. That's the work you have to put in. You have to mind that. You see where the word mind you? You know what mind mean? You have to walk on it.
Exactly.
You have to walk on it. You have to clean it up. You have to take it and wash it off.
Exactly.
You have to put it for dry. You have to fight. You have to carry water.
Exactly.
You have to bring water. You understand? Mind your business. And I promise you life will be much easier.
All right. See the words from Princess Zoelah here. Yes. Skunk Cage TV.
And big up
Skunk
to everybody.
House Radio. Definitely.
Yeah.
She remember people, she's going to be performing at Feed in the Streets. So do come. Sniper Attack going to be there. Right? Askill going to be there. A whole heap of people are going to do it. Right? So and we're looking forward to see you at Feed in the Streets. We're going to be there too, enjoying the festivity. And we wish you all the best with your new singles, Stupid Girl. And, and I hope it reached to the billboard. And, may I say, 100 and you connected that you do it. Me like your vibes, me like your energy.
Me like your vibes too.
Me like your vibes. You're doing your thing, man. And hey, we have to support each other, right? This is where we're at in this community, so we have to look out for each other, and
yeah,
and cut the segregation thing out, because the whole way I come from the diaspora. Mm-hmm. Look at it, you're Trinidad, your mother and father came
My
from,
father
right?
is a Rubian. My mother is Vincentian, and I was born in Trinidad.
And you're born in Trinidad. Yeah. But you live at St. So everything just spread, and you end up to take a little from each culture, and you know.
You know what? The world is mine. Now the teacher them used to say,
the world is yours.
So what?
Exactly.
I could be whoever I want to be, right?
Definitely. Yes, my brethren. Yeah, 260 Quincy Street, Nostrand and Bedford. Yes, Lawana. That's the address, guys, to come and check it out. Right? So we're not finished with it yet, because DJ Buju, I don't know if you have some rhythm you want to do 2 songs. You have some instrumental for her that she can do 2 songs before, if you're up for that. Yeah. So your fans them are the people that will listen out the 2 songs. Princess Zoelah in the house here. Skunk HTV. Much love and respect to you for passing through. We thank you so much for coming.
Welcome the answer.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. It's a pleasure, man. And when the next single drop, do come through and talk with us.
Of course, I will. I will. It's good to make connection. This is what I love about music. It brings people together.
Exactly. And this is your new home now, so you can always come back and come talk to us about not only music, but whatever it is, man. We can sit and have a conversation about that. So we're gonna take a small break, and then we're gonna come right back. And Princess Zoelah, so me highlight how the princess thing. You hear her voice, you see the talent. Do go check out her music. It's on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Right? Go search her name, find her in a Google, download the music. Help support the artists, the community, and anything before we go, because I know you're coming back to perform. Anything you want to say to the people them before you go? Anything you want to say to the young artists them who are come up in the business?
Well, especially to the young artists them come up in business. I know we all want to live and stuff, but just respect yourself and don't forget where you come from, and hold up your head and remember it's important to know who you are. Because that's why a lot of us lost we way along the way. You know what I'm saying? At this journey named life. We forget who he is a lot of times, you know. So when on the journey and it's nice time and things going good, don't forget yourself. Like they say, you have to check yourself, you know, before you wreck yourself. Some people catch a little vibe and they get swell headed and they forget about all body, but it's not because, you know, when we watching it now, we vex with them, but them don't forget the whole self all things, you know.
Definitely.
Just respect yourself and give thanks and, you know, big up to all my Caribbean people them locked on, you know, big up to yourself, the answer, Skunk House Radio TV, everybody locked on from all different cultures. It's me, Zoelah, the Vincy Queen, this Queen of Groove Soca. Me says so.
All right.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you a lie. All my independent ladies, get all sophisticated babies. Your body from your band, you know you can't perform. You always working hard, trying to find some ganja. Yeah, I'm a fool girl, I'm a fool girl. I'm a fool girl, I'm a fool girl. I'm a fool girl, I'm a fool girl. I'm a fool girl. Yeah. So when me come up on your spot, me I go put it on a lock. I'm dangerous, dangerous. Me got it lyrically, I'm riding all over this track. I'm dangerous.